Good afternoon. It's Sunday afternoon at about, oh my gosh, it's late. Well, that's what happens when you putter and do things and take your time doing them and don't hurry and don't rush and you just take your sweet old time. I was looking at the clock over there and it said one thing and the clock in here says something else. It's actually, yeah, I'm going to have to set the rest of the clocks because the only one that sets itself is the one here on the computer. And the one on the radio back there, I got that one already. But the other one there and the other, I've been too busy. I've been too busy being lazy to adjust the clocks. It's daylight savings time started at 2 o'clock this morning. Now it is 3:26 p.m. by the new time and 2:26 p.m. by the old time. It's going to screw up my whole sleeping and waking schedule, even though it is already upside down because I work nights. Anyway, enough of that. I spent a whole minute on it. I'm going to try another whiskey here. This one, last time I had this was about 2-3 years ago, and I liked it a lot because it disappeared really fast. And the time I had that before that was maybe 20-something years ago, maybe almost 30 years ago. It is the Cardhu single malt, 12 years old. Now, the thing about Cardhu is it's had some infamy in the past. Oh, they still have the huge, large cork on the top of it. That hasn't changed. And the interesting shaped bottle. Why am I tongue-tied today? I don't even know. Cardhu is a generous spirit which flows from two pioneering women, Helen and Elizabeth Cumming, who co-founded and built up the distillery. 200 years ago, when rural communities were close-knit, Helen Cumming warned neighboring distillers of the approach of revenue officials by hoisting a flag. Oh, she warned instead of warmed. Pardon me, these are not my reading glasses, so things are a bit blurry. Later, Elizabeth Cumming's entrepreneurial drive enabled her to build a new, much larger distillery. She was also known for her acts of kindness and for her hospitable home. When Elizabeth retired, she entrusted her cherished Cardhu to Johnny Walker and Sons. This, their first distillery, has become the spirited home of Johnny Walker, while its own generous spirit echoes the character of the Cummings of Cardhu. Yeah. Founded in 1824, 12 years old, 40% alcohol by volume. I don't know if it's colored. Maybe it is. I don't know if it's chill filtered. Maybe it is. It doesn't say it isn't. Well, let's get this baby open. Come on. Very different bottle from what Johnny Walker has. And of course, I just trimmed my nails yesterday, so getting these plastic things open is, oh, here we go, is a bit more of a challenge than it was before. I remember the only cork I ever broke, or the only cork that ever came apart on me, was the Cardhu about 30 years ago. That's because I didn't know how to open whiskey bottles properly. Oh, no problem at all, that came right out. I seem to have a wet cork again, and that's probably because it fell over on the way home when I took a corner. There we go. Try that again. That's better. Now we got the trick. So now we know about Cardhu. We know it's a Speyside, so it should be rich and fruity. From what videos I remember seeing, it's supposed to be one of the most malty of single malts. Well, we'll see. Get that glass nice and coated. Yes, there's definite fruit notes in there. It's a mix of dark fruits and light fruits. I'm definitely getting some sherry cask influence in there. I'm getting raisins and plums kind of thing. What's interesting is the last time I drank Cardhu, I didn't really know how to nose it, and I didn't really know how to taste it properly. I would just drink it, which it's interesting now coming back to it after all of this, all of the whiskeys I've had since the last Cardhu. Yeah, there's a bit of a pear apple kind of thing, along with the dark fruits of plums and raisins. Mostly fruity, like a Speyside. Beautiful nose. Beautiful fruity nose. It smells very smooth. I'm not getting any alcohol burn at all. It's only 40% alcohol by volume. Adding water, I believe, would be pointless. Although some would argue that it enhances the flavor somewhat. I usually think it only helps if the alcohol by volume is so high, like over 50%, that it takes the anesthetic character of the high alcohol content away by adding water. And then you get the flavors of the whiskey. No wonder the Spanish love this. It's good stuff. What else am I getting? A bit of a cinnamon, maybe. Nutmeg, maybe. Just a hint. A beautiful nose so far. Malty. Let's go for the taste. Malty. And the fruity flavors are just hanging on. So far, very nice. Cleanse the palate and do that again. It may taste a bit off because it's not long ago that I brushed my teeth. So it may help me to try it again later. Nice and light. It's fruity. Mostly fruity. And just a hint of spice. Spicy, like cinnamon on the aftertaste. And the aftertaste doesn't really linger that long. It fades out, but gracefully. There's no bitterness left over. There's no smoke at all. So if you're a lover of Speysides and big fruity characters, you can't go wrong with Cardhu. It's easy drinking because of the lower alcohol content. It's a lot of complex fruit flavors. There's definitely sherry cask and bourbon cask involved. A mixture. And it has that malty, fruity nose. No wonder I went and got it again. Now I can appreciate it for what it is because I know how to taste it and I know how to nose it. And I know more how to pick apart the components of it rather than just, good and smooth. You know? So anyway, I guess I'll say slancha today and maybe come back with another review if I still feel like it, if I haven't fallen asleep yet.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.